Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Amnesia Custom Story. This is a late night drink. The last sip. This is the sequel. Last episode we cooked potatoes. Is it just me, or is this dude getting closer and closer? I feel like this guy's getting closer and closer. We're stuck in this room for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, this dude, I feel like this guy on the poster is getting closer every time we pick up, like, anything. Yeah, so I'm stuck in this room. I don't know if this, if me looking around, prancing around, yeah. I feel like he's gotten closer. I didn't notice it before, but I feel like... And, oh, thanks for oil. Yep, my dude, yep, guy's getting closer. Guy is getting closer. Okay, so, I figured it out. Anything we do, that dude gets closer. You get away. I do not want to deal with you right now. Anything up here? No. Nope, nothing. How about now? Yeah, this, guys. Ooh, what the fuck? Yeah, he's getting closer. He's oh no. Yeah, Oh, okay. What are you doing? Was that painting ever there before? I don't understand. Oh! Oh, okay. Okay. Hello there. Oh, okay. I want to go back to sleep. Actually, nah, let's not go back to sleep with these fellas in the room. Hey, you better get the fuck out of my way. I swear to God. Oh, the poster keeps changing. What do I do? I've got stone people in my room. And I don't even know why. Can I go in here? You better get the fuck out of my way. Yeah. What was that? Okay, I don't know if it's a dream or not. What the fuck? Wait. Huh? This is some Monsters Inc. shit. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hello there. You are all handsome. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, I still have these items, so I don't know if that was real or not. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. Tiny Box Tim! I feel like we have a problem. We have a huge problem. Oh, I can go back down here. Oh, shit. Don't tell me it's one of these things where this just loops around. Yes, it is. And now this? Okay. The third one is always the longest. No, don't be whispering in my ear. Don't be doing that in my fucking eardrums. I'm not going to be playing around. Okay, we get it. You're a fucking ghost that likes to scare me. And go... Oh... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, my eardrums. My eardrums. Okay, you got some bad breath. You might want mints. Oh, fucking hell. What are you all doing? What are you, the Soviet army? What is this lineup? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get going now. Bye. Okay, there's stone. Tiny box Tim. Tim! No! Tiny box Tim! No! Fucking hell! I think the developer is like fucking taking the piss out of Tiny Box Tim at this point. Why would they do that to me? Tiny Box Tim. This is like internal flames. Okay. Oh. Are you the devil? Oh. Okay. Oh. Hello there. Okay. Okay. I don't want to play. I don't want to play y'all's games. Bro, I didn't drink any wine. Wait, I did drink wine. At dinner time. It's my mother, Anna. What was that all about? That was a dream again? Bro, I better go to the fucking doctor and tell him all my symptoms. I'm seeing that couldn't have been a normal nightmare. It felt so real. I need to get a grip. What I experienced was horrible, but it's over. I think today I'll look around the house. Okay. I need to go to the fucking doctor and tell him about all my symptoms. Like, I'm seeing fucking stone people. Like, pictures of the walls are getting bigger and bigger. People in pictures are getting bigger and bigger. But if anything, that Roman soldier is gonna appear in my room as like a shadow fucking, I don't know what, but these symptoms I'm experiencing in this game ain't good. There wasn't a... Tim! Oh my god, I'm so happy to see you, Tiny Box Tim. I'm so happy to see you again. My name is Vincent Sanders. I am 12 years of age. I'm writing in this journal because my mother believes it would be good for me. She said that normal boys keep diaries. When I corrected her by saying a boy, call it a journal. She corrected the location of my cheek with the back of her hand. I think she only wants me to write in this so that I don't bother her with my feelings. 2. I have confined to my room for this heinous action of speaking out of turn. It would appear that I must learn my lesson that when my mother and father have their homunculus guests over, I am to play a role of the perfect son. It makes sense, as those are the only times they deign to play the role of the perfect parents. I can hear the urging downstairs. I suppose that's what happens when you tell their father's boss things. He calls him when he's not there. I was told to stay in this room until morning. I've danced this dance long enough to know that actually means until the guests leave and my father comes with the belt. I'm going to leave before that happens. I am on the 2nd floor, so I'll need to find something to tie together and dangle out the window. There's an old crowbar in my desk. I'll need to pull that down. The curtains that will serve as part of my escape ladder. It has been 6 months since my last entry. My grand plan didn't go so well. The last thing I can remember about that night is the makeshift rope ladder snapping and falling to what my naive mind thought that was certain death. Instead, I landed in the pool. My father has said for years that he would teach me to swim. Things aren't all bad though. Although the experience itself was horrifying, there were witnesses. Questions were asked. Questions like why a little boy would attempt to flee his home, or why that same boy had so many strange markings on his body. My favourite part was when my father screaming at the judge, he would never strike his son again. or striking song. When he pleads, "Tell him, boy," his tears almost had me convinced. My mother played the part of an innocent, frightened wife very well, very well. She visited me in the hospital every day. She is pretending to have changed. I almost believe she had until she told me her new boyfriend's arm on her shoulder. Until she had her, oh Jesus, that she is sending me off to boarding school. It would be hard to hide how relieved I was to be away from her, but I managed. I leave in a week. For I can't believe that this thing is still here. I kept it hidden behind a wooden plank for fear that one of my parents would see it. Man, I used to try too hard to sound eloquent. Anyway, boarding school sucked. Funny enough, my parents had actually prepared me for it. Graduation was a few weeks ago. Mum never visited me at school. The only times I got to see her was Christmas and the brief days between the start of summer break and when I was shipped off to camp. She looks worse every year. Once my dad's money dried up, the stream of boyfriends stopped and she spent her time drinking herself to death. She hasn't gotten there yet, but I'm rooting for her. It's lucky that she paid the school tuition in full. I even found that 2 years ago she attempted to get a refund for the remaining years. I should be looking to go to college right about now, but I have no cash. That's where Uncle Sam comes in. A few years in the army and I get free college. Just stopped in to pick up a few things. I'd leave them, then noticed some real estate listings on the kitchen table. By the looks of it, she's trying to figure out how much she could sell the house for. I'd love to see the look on his face when my father gets out of jail in a few years and finds his house gone, but hopefully I'll be on the other side of the planet by then. You know what? I think I'm gonna take this journal with me. 5. Nobody can figure out why I'm handling boot camp so well. I could tell them about my upbringing and how I've basically been in boot camp since I was an infant. But I'll just let them keep thinking. I'm He-Man. I had to stand outside all night because I laughed in the drill sergeant's face. When he asked what was so funny, I told him nothing. In truth, I was laughing because of how tame he was in comparison to the guy from a new Kubrick film I saw before joining up. What was it, Full Metal Jacket? I figured it would be a good last movie to see before enlisting. That would prepare me, and now I've got water in my ears from standing in the rain all night. At the last minute, I begged him not to make me do it. I pleaded with him. When I told him that I'm afraid of water, he laughed and told me to call it immersion therapy. I take it back. The guy from the movie is nicer. 6. Looks like I'm going to South America. In the words of my estimated officer, I'll be doing what the army does when there aren't any good damn wars to fight. Sissy-pantsy human iteration efforts. Not even sure why they gave you a gun, boy. Should just send you off with a box of tampons and a dress. I told him I wish I'd been born early enough to use my rifle on those damn gooks in Vietnam. I fucking hate racist bigots, but I've been there long enough to learn how to play these fuckers like a fiddle. This twisted sense of camaraderie scored me as extra rations. I really don't care where they send me, as long as that tuition checks clears once I'm done. 7. Haven't had much time to write. Been going from village to village. Half my time is spent helping people, the other half threatening the small rebel forces. I wouldn't even call them rebels, just kids with bad upbringing trying to find a purpose in life. I should know, that's exactly what I am. 8. Damn it, I was so close. I almost got out with some of the best shit I've ever smoked. And in the end, I only got a 30-minute speech about not being allowed to bring anything back with us. I'm gonna come back here someday. That stuff may not have done what they said it would do, but it was good. Then again, I can't think of any dead people I'd want to reach, so who knows. Fuck, this is a lot. 9. I am the luckiest person alive. I have to slow down. Okay, so I finally get back to stateside. I'm heading back home to say goodbye to my mother before going off to college. For all she'd done, I figured she at least deserved a goodbye. I never could have expected what I found. There was a family in the house that I didn't recognize. When I inquired about my mother, they told me I should talk to the police. So I head to the station, and after some confusion about who I am, I found out that 2 years after I left the army, my mother sold the house. When my father got released and found out, he first attacked the people who had brought it. Jesus. Then he hunted down my mother. He found my mum at a 5-star hotel getting a pedicure and making flight plans over the phone for her upcoming vacation in Hawaii. Now he's back in jail for aggravated assault, attempted murder, and destruction of public property. My mother is in jail as well for lying about owning the house she sold, as well as several drug charges for stuff that was found in her car. Now here is the best part. Since my father is in for life and my mother never technically owned the house, everything defaults to me. I was given a choice. I can either legally evict the people who brought the house, or just kept what my mother was what my mother was paid for it, minus what she spent on drugs, since that's now evidence that I have no claim to. I now have 225 grand on top of the money the army is giving me for college. I need to take a little time off to think. 10. I start college tomorrow. Blowing through $30,000 was fun, but I think it's time to get serious about my life. I'm not much a religious man, but I consider what has happened a gift. I'll not waste it. 11. Anna. She says her name is Anna. We met while waiting for the bus. She is an angel. I don't want to sound like one of those sappy movies, but when I'm with her, I forget about all my childhood. I haven't told her about that. I don't know if I ever can. The past is in the past. Now I'm looking at a future with a wonderful woman. I haven't told her about the money I have. My mother was only with my father because he was rich. But Anna would never do that. Maybe I should tell her. 12. She was crying. She found my journal in my footlocker. She said she was sorry for reading it. I could tell she was really saying she was sorry for what she had found in it. I raised my voice. I just wanted to know why was she going through my stuff. The look on her face when I yelled for a moment. I was 12 years old again, watching my father yell at my mother. My God, how much of my mother I knew because of him. I will never yell at her again. I will not become my father. She was holding my card. She was holding a card in her hand, a Valentine card. She was going to hide it under one of the pairs of underwear. She knew I dated my underwear and cycled them in and out of on the days. An old habit from the military was going to hide it under the ones I'd worn on that day. We held each other. She kept apologizing, at first for reading my journal. Then she apologized for every time she'd asked about my youth. Anna's not dumb. She noticed I refused every drink of alcohol ever offered to me. Though we've never been intimate, she noticed marks on my lower back whenever my shirt was off. She's a damn calculus major, for fuck's sake. She can put 2 and 2 together. When she looked in my eyes that night on the floor by my footlocker, a journal full of pain at her side, and told me, "You are not your father." I asked her to marry me immediately. She said yes. 13. Everything has been moving so fast lately. Anna and I finished our final 2 years of college. Graduation is in a week and the wedding is in 2 weeks after that. We've picked out a house, 2 stories, and a nice cellar. No electricity, and we'll get that sorted out eventually. Something about the wiring being so old, too dangerous to turn on anything. At least the waterworks a lot has changed since I wrote on these pages. I started drinking. Haha, I did. Scare you, journal? No, I'm thinking wine. According to Anna, you get all the joys of drinking without being trailer trash. Seems I have a knack for it too. I do tastings once a month and they love me there. I think I'll use part of that cellar for the small collection I'll be building. Anna says I would start writing in here again. When I start to rip out the early pages, she stopped me. She's right, I can't run from the past. 14. Looks like I have quota. Anna told me that if I don't write at least once a week, she'll cut me off. I don't know if she was talking about my wine or sex. Either way, consider this my return to the world of telling my most intimate secrets to the glorified notebook. Pissed. I'm actually a Martian. Don't tell anyone. No way, I'm a secret agent who has teamed up with the Martian after his home world was ravaged by another race of aliens, who have their sights set on the Earth. Heh, that wouldn't make a cool movie. Vincent, when I told you to write in here, I didn't mean act silly. This is not a place to make jokes, and I was talking about sex. P.S. I would so watch that movie. So it looks like Anna wrote in this. 15. This is wonderful. Anna is going to have a baby. This is my chance to show the world what a good father is like. This is going to be the most spoiled kid in the world. I would have my reservations about whether I could be a good parent, and I think that as long as I have Anna by my side, I can do anything. No matter how many times I read this, I'm sorry, Dad, the rest of the pages seem to be ripped out. Maybe I can try and find them somewhere around the house. Come up to think of it, I seem to remember see scraps here and there. Didn't realise they were... Okay, so we're gonna find scraps. Oh, my bad. Of the journal. How long have I been recording so far? 22 minutes! God damn. Well, I'm gonna have to end this episode right here, so catch you all next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm sorry if I spent the majority of this episode rambling about freaking journal, but the story was actually getting kind of heated and pretty interesting, so yeah. Got nothing else to say except like and subscribe if you want to see more of this series. Let me know. If you want me to play something else, let me know about that too. Comment down on what game ideas you want me to play, or what game, or just what other content you want me to do in the future, such as like reaction videos, maybe even animations or short films. Who knows? If you guys have like any ideas for me on what to do in the future, please let me know. So, yeah. I'll catch you all next time. Bye, guys.